controlled chaos here. There's so many superhero MMOs out. I thought I'd go ahead and do a ranking of the superhero MMOs going from worst to best. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's start off with the worst one out there. It's Ship of Heroes. This thing is terrible. The models have issues. The animations have issues. The coding, there's heavy issues in it with load screen, stuff like that. Sound effects has issues. It's just, it has AI voice acting in it, which if they would at least put on the Steam store that it has AI generated voices, it'd be okay. But what tops it off even worse and keeps it in the worst is the developers. The developers have an ego that they're grander than them and that their game's better than what people think it is. And you can't do that as a developer. You have to be, instead of closed-minded like these developers are and ignoring and banning people who are trying to critique the game and give them information to make the game better, they're just making it worse by doing that, because the game's never going to get better with developers acting that way. The only way it gets better is by them listening to the player base and going, okay, let's make a list, let's fix these issues and improve this game. They need to do like what No Man's Sky did. They need to shut their mouths, leave out the comments there, and fix the problems. And make the game better and better and better and better and better and better. Let's talk about the second worst game. I'm gonna give it to Champions. And the reason being is it's okay. It's not nowhere near as bad. I mean, there's tens of thousands of miles between Ships of Heroes and Champions. Tens of thousands of miles. They're light years apart. It's decent. It's good in itself. It's got an average, in my opinion, rating. If there were 5 superhero MMOs, it'd probably be in the middle, depending on the 5th MMO. The graphics are decent, stuff like that. When it launched, it was really good. It was actually better than when it went free to play and they started penny pinching everything, because you were actually able to heavily customize your superhero. You were able to, without a subscription or paying a fee, choose, do your blast come from your hands, do the blast come from your eyes, things like that. So it had good customization there, and the character customization is decent. It's okay. It's the second best of the 4. But it just sort of falls flat on me. The only good thing I find in it is the grappling travel power. It's new, it's different, it has a good feel to it. It's my favorite travel power to use in the game, but the rest is all meh. Let's talk about the second to best superhero MMO. For me, it is DC Universe Online. And there's a couple reasons why. One is the fact that you have super speed and you can run up walls and along ceilings and things like that. I love that. It feels like you're the Flash. It feels like you are Quicksilver. It feels really, really good. None of the other MMOs do that. They don't have super speed that feels that good. So when I make a superhero with super speed, I always build it in DC Universe Online. The other thing I like about it is the action-based combat. I love that feel. It has that sort of, nice feel to it where you have to hit combo of mouse button clicks to do cool little combo moves. And the different clicks you do give you a different combo and a different finisher to it. I love that. That just feels amazing. And when you're doing dual pistols and you move your arrow keys to move your mouse, you actually change the direction that your second, one of your pistols shoots. You're changing, so you'll have one arc out to the side, or you'll do a cross arm thing, one shooting in front and the other one crossing the other side, or you'll have your arms out both to the sides and shooting and stuff like that. Feels really, really good. I love playing a dual pistol superhero in DC Universe Online. It feels amazing. Voice acting in it is decent. Gameplay is decent. There's a bit more on the streets fighting than I like. I like the fact that it has these clues that you pick up and you get rewards for doing them, and little areas to explore and find these little trinkets is really, really good. I love that feature of it. Feels great. It's nice to be able to play in Metropolis and play in Gotham and get the feel of those worlds and stuff like that. But once you play through those areas, it's a rinse and repeat. All the areas are the same when you play a different hero. There's no real change on where the mobs are and things like that. Really sort of bums me out. The number one superhero MMO is City of Heroes. This is the godfather of superhero MMOs. It was the first, and it was their first game too. So that's where Ships of Heroes could have learned from City of Heroes. They were making an homage to City of Heroes, and they botched it hard time with Ships of Heroes. But City of Heroes launched great. It was amazing. It's taken some downfall when it went free to play and they yanked some features out, such as mobs not spawning in sight. You know, that got yanked out. That was an amazing feature and fun, but the costume customization is the best. I love it the best. It's got the most costume creation in any of the 4 MMOs. So when you start out, you definitely 100% look different than everyone else. You may find a couple parts or someone that's 50% looking like your character, but no one looked the same. In DC Universe Online, Champions, and Ships of Heroes, your characters can look a lot like others. And it's basically Champions is the second best in costume customization. DC Universe Online is third, and Ships of Heroes is dead last because their choices are just so limited and bare bones. DC Universe, the reason it's in third for costume customization is it's bare bones on creation, and you have to find new costume parts when playing the game. And I don't like that for DC Universe Online. I prefer to make my character out, and then maybe like City Heroes did, you have a few that you have to craft, a few that you get as rewards for doing certain task force or mission arcs and stuff like that. I love that feature. That's an amazing feature that I liked in City Heroes. City Heroes is the only game where I will lose hours and hours of gameplay just creating a character. No other game has ever done it. Even after City Heroes launch, no other game has done what City Heroes has done in character customization. Pure and simple. They are the best top tier. It's what you look at. The only way someone can enhance it is to have so many costume options and then have the body morphing capabilities of, I want to make the forearms this big, I want to make the calves this small, and the chest and the thighs and the feet and the hands and the different face features, you know, the brow, the jaw, the nose, the cheeks, all that kind of stuff being heavily customizable to what modern games are sort of like Black Desert Online. Their body morphing character customization is amazing. You take that and you stack in with City Heroes costume customization and you put those two together, double the time right there in character creation. That's the only way you get better character creation, and also have more costume pieces to play with, more detail choices, layering of logos and textures and stuff like that would be amazing. And that it's interesting to me that City of Heroes is the number one to me, because in my mind, if you have a game out there that did really, really well, you need to look at is, okay, I need to do something that's different, but better than what they did. That's how you survive. Champions was sort of close with that, but it just didn't hit home as much to me. I mean, the Champions franchise I loved. I loved the pen and paper role playing game, but the MMO, not my favorite thing. So whenever I play superhero MMOs and go make a superhero, I mainly go towards City Heroes. If not, I go towards DC Universe Online when I'm wanting to do Super Speedster, dual pistols. If I'm wanting to do grappling, I may go with Champions, but I will never touch Ship of Heroes. The developers need to change their ways. They need to do a 180-degree flip. They need to go in reverse to fix the issues that they have. And the first thing they need to do is they need to look at themselves and reverse the direction of the way they're acting. That is the only way they're going to be able to change things and get that from being the worst superhero MMO to moving up the ranks. And I'd love to see them do that. I would applaud them for doing that. But only the future will tell if that will happen. Comment down below what your ranking of the MMOs would be, because this is my personal ranking. Yours may be different. You may like Champions more than you like DC Universe Online. DC Universe Online may be your first pick. You may be one of those very, very few, and I'm pretty sure it will be a developer of Ship of Heroes that says Ships of Heroes is the best. But this is my honest personal ranking. I want to thank you for watching, and YouTube will think you'll like this video next. Have a great day.